The teenager who disappeared without a trace. On a cold October evening in 2018, 16-year-old Sarah Collins left her friend's house in the small town of Ashford, Indiana. She had been there studying for a history exam. Around 8:45 p.m., Sarah texted her mother, "Leaving now, be home in 15." It was the last message she would ever send. The walk home was simple. Just 6 blocks through a quiet neighborhood Sarah had known her entire life. But she never made it home. At first, her parents weren't worried. Maybe she stopped to talk with friends. Maybe her phone battery died. But by midnight, panic set in. Police launched a search the next morning. Officers retraced Sarah's route and interviewed dozens of neighbors. Then investigators found something strange. A security camera from a local convenience store captured Sarah walking alone down Oak Street at exactly 8:52 p.m. She appeared calm. Nothing seemed unusual. But less than 2 minutes later, another camera located just 3 blocks away never recorded her passing by. Somehow, Sarah had vanished between the 2 cameras. Detectives searched every house, alleyway, and wooded area in between. Nothing. No witnesses. No signs of a struggle. No evidence. It was as if she had simply disappeared into thin air. As news of the case spread, tips poured in. One resident reported seeing a dark pickup truck parked near Oak Street that night. Another claimed to hear a scream shortly before 9 p.m., yet none of the leads could be verified. Weeks turned into months. Search teams combed nearby forests. Volunteers distributed flyers across the state. The FBI joined the investigation. Still, there was no trace of Sarah. Then, nearly a year later, a hunter made a discovery. Deep inside a remote section of woodland 15 miles from Ashford, he found Sarah's backpack. Inside were her school books, house keys, and wallet. Everything appeared untouched. Oddly, her cell phone was missing. For investigators, the discovery only deepened the mystery. How had the backpack ended up so far away? Who placed it there? And where was Sarah? Years have passed since that October night. No arrests have been made. No suspects have ever been identified. Sarah Collins remains missing. In Ashford, her family still leaves the porch light on every night, hoping she might one day find her way home. But one question continues to haunt everyone involved. How does a teenager disappear while walking just 6 blocks home and leave behind absolutely no trace?